Hey, it's Nate Smith. We're just talking with Ivoryline in a stairwell. If I ask, what the purpose of Ivoryline or your goal is, not your goal musically, your just purpose as a band and the message you want to convey. Like Enoch Magazine, our message is street faith in the worldwide underground. And that means that we're all out on the street at one point in time with our faith on our own, away from community and church. And there's this whole group of people that don't know the church. And it's like an underground, and that's what we try to do. If I said, what is Ivoryline, what would you guys say?
Well, recently it's been to be a light in the darkness, in the dark places.
That's been a huge deal for us.
We've been on tour with bands that probably aren't believers, but you never know without knowing their heart. But they're put out
definitely not living as if they were believers.
Yeah, and put out a really dark, just vulgar, worldly vibe. And we, of course, are trying to be the inverse of that on stage to give people something different. That's been and another thing is this band has been so self-discovery oriented. We've discovered so much about ourselves.
Oh yeah.
And we try to channel that to the people.
And music is so influential, especially to kids, and they want to know about the lyrics. They want to know about what the band's doing, what they believe. And
it's all about positivity and showing that to all the kids and pouring that out onto them.
Yeah.
Showing that you can be cool and you can be positive. You don't have to be negative and hate the world just to feel like you have a purpose. Yeah.
But please come talk to us at the merch table. We'd love to meet you guys, talk about anything. Just say hey. We're just normal guys, so come say hello. Don't be shy or weird or anything. It'll be cool. We just got one more song left. So can we get extra loud and crazy on this song? Okay. And if you know it, sing it as loud as you can. I like your voices better than mine, so sing it. This song's called Be Still and Breathe. Did you hear me call your name? Did you hear me call the way you thought you too loud? Were you thought you loud enough for you to be said? I thought you'd be listening and listen more listening from me. But I'll be here when you're ready. Till then, be still and breathe. Be still and breathe. I was screaming. I was screaming. Everything they said about you, everything they know was wrong. The outside doesn't feel what the inside knows it. Did you see me walking back to the same door that I left? The same door that I left. Why didn't you stop me if you could? Stop me. It was something that I missed. Probably 'cause I didn't want to find it. I didn't want to. Became arguments. Now there is silence. Just be still and breathe. Be still and breathe. We're both breathing. We're both breathing. Everything they said about you, everything they know was wrong. The outside doesn't feel what the inside knows. Everything they said about you, everything they know was wrong. The outside doesn't feel what the inside. Hey friends, clap with us on that song. Just walk away. Save everything you can. Everything you can. Just walk away. And save everything, anything you can. Everything they said about you, everything they know. Thank you guys so much. We're Ivoryline. You guys are amazing. Come say hello to the team.
Where do you see music going, like with the digital age? How does that affect you? I mean, you guys being a new band now on a major label, you know, it's still your album's getting out everywhere, but CD sales aren't, you know, they're not selling like they used to, and kids are downloading like crazy. How do you think that affects music in this day and age?
It definitely affects how much money bands can make off
on
of
CDs.
record sales.
Yeah. Luckily,
That's why touring is such a huge deal for bands now. Like, bands make probably, I mean, we're making all of our money on touring. We're not making any money on record sales yet, you know. But it's even when it comes in, we're expecting it to be very small.
We have no idea, but
Who knows?
luckily we have a good online following, so we had strong online sales.
Kids still buy records.
Oh,
You know,
he was buying physical records today over at the used record store. They're 50 cents.
I buy records
Kid
too.
Play's album.
Yeah.
I think people will always buy music, you know.
But yeah, it's weird. It's a weird time. Who knows what's going to happen? The industry's shifting, new ideas. We'll
I
see.
think you can only be so encouraging enough to ask people to buy your music.
Yeah.
You know, that if you download it, that's great. If you like it, please buy the record.
Yeah, because some
You know?
kids come up and like, we downloaded it. Yeah.
I've got a question about the road. I mean, when I traveled, I got severely depressed on the road. I mean, even though I was with one of my closest friends. Do you guys find that to be an issue where you find yourself, it's not so much slipping from God, but you just find yourself being really down? And
Oh yeah,
Dude.
for sure.
All the time. All the time.
It's a
It's
battle
like
every
up
day.
and down,
Every
up
day.
and down, for sure.
Sometimes several times a day. It's like a roller coaster, an emotional thing. And, you know, I think, you know, I told you Jimmy told us to stay in the Word. He knew if we're going to be in this band, we're going to be popular, that Satan is going to try to attack our band. You know, even with our own friendships and our relationships, he's going to try to throw problems. And we have problems with each other, and we have to deal with things, you know. And one of us will get down, and, you know, we'll have to lift each other up. And
But in light of that, God sends us revelations several times a day
Yeah.
that freaks us
Really
out, and
does.
we're like,
Yeah, man.
wow, holy
Little
crap,
things
God
like,
is so
I know where
good.
you are. Oh, I know where you're doing.
Yeah,
I know
it's
what
like-
you're thinking.
It's amazing.
so many coincidences in Scripture.
Coincidences.
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 So many that it's just ridiculous. It's starting to not surprise us anymore.
Yeah, it really is. It's
Like it's kind of a normal thing for God to literally speak to our band through something, you know, through a devotional or through Scripture. It's just nuts. It's
like
but it's
today.
amazing.
I was reading Galatians, and I read the whole thing. I was just sitting there thinking about it. We got to this one part, and I was like, "This is incredible!" Like Wes was driving, I'm in the front seat.
Oh, man.
I was like, "This is incredible." He's like, "You want to read it out loud?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I start reading it out loud, and it's just this part that's saying, "If you live of the world, here are examples that'll come out of you."
Yeah. I believe that if you're a Christian and you're having problems in your life, you believe in the Word and you believe God is going to speak to you through the Word, that is the best place to go to try to help you with problems, you know. Obviously, it's amazing to have Christian friends and people to share your life with. That's so important too. We've learned.
And you have to believe in the power of prayer, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Like, fully believe in it.